Hello, algebra students and seekers of general truths. Let us look at slightly less simple or slightly more complicated versions of absolute value equations. Remember, we asked the question, what numbers are a certain distance away from zero? When we talk about absolute value, right, we're talking about the absolute distance from zero. Now, in this problem, in the next couple problems, we're going to talk about what numbers are a certain distance away from a given number. Okay, so some non-zero value. So let's look at this one. X minus 2 is equal to 5. So that says the distance between x and 2 is 5. And I always find it helpful to look at a number line. So 2, so let's say 0 is like here. Okay. Let's say 2 is like right here. Okay. And 2 is sort of our focal point. The distance between x and 2 is 5. Right? So this part right here means distance between 2 and x. Okay. And that distance is equal to 5. So if I start at 2, that means I can go 5 units in one direction, or I can go 5 units in the other direction. Well, if I start at 2 and go 5 to the right, then that leads me to 7, right? Because the length between 2 and 7 is 5. And if I start at 2 and go 5 to the left, that leads me to -3. Okay. So there are, one of the ways we can say this is that x could be equal to 7, or x could be equal to -3. All right. And we'll go back to this problem momentarily to see how we can solve this besides just looking at a number line, because we want to go beyond that. But this is a great start. Let's look at another example here. X plus 2 equals 5. So we can transform or morph this expression into something that looks like the expression above. This is x minus -2. So we can say that the distance between x and -2 is 5. So if we were to draw our number line, we would draw it with, -2 here somewhere, right? And x is 5 units away from -2. So we can go 5 units in one direction, or we can go 5 units in the other direction. So if we start out at -2 and go 5 to the right, that will lead us to 3. And if we start out at -2 and go 5 to the left, that will lead us to -7. So in this case, we can say that x is equal to -7, and x could also be equal to +3. Okay? And again, we will deal with the algebraic processes in a little bit. For now, we want to make some sense of this by looking at numbers on a number line. All right, so we're going to end this video here. We will start one more, and then we'll dive a little bit deeper into the concepts. As always, keep working hard. Ask for help whenever you need any clarification at all. Thank you for watching, and have a wonderful day.